We're diving into Yojo June week 2 and taking a look at the stunning Barbie She-Ra Mattel Creations exclusive and reacting to the Super Friends Wave 3 leaks and looking at the SDCC exclusive Ghostbusters Ecto Glow. It's a full course feast of toy news and the buffet is open, so strap on your feeding bib. It's Toy Habits time.
And before we go live, smash that like button, turn on notifications, and subscribe to the channel so you won't miss a beat.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Toy Habits. I'm Michael.
You got off pizza. You said that. What about my eating bib?
Just some food, just hanging around.
I couldn't help it. I had a slice of pizza on my desk.
I love it. I love it. That's awesome.
Oh, I needed a laugh. How are you doing, Michael?
I'm good. I'm good. Yeah, week was good. Glad to be here talking with everybody about all the toy news that happened this week, or the toy news that we care about, actually.
Yeah, the cool toy news to us. Right?
Yes.
The things that we like to talk about.
How are you doing?
Okay. I had quite a extremely busy work week, and then everything kind of came to a head this afternoon. And luckily I worked it all out, but tried to squeeze in a dentist appointment, and then work stuff happened. And suffice to say, I'm happy to be talking about toys and that it's Friday.
Yes.
So this will help me get in a much better mood.
Yeah, I'm sure that everybody feels the same way who's in the chat or watching this on replay too. It's
absolutely, this is our therapy, right?
Yes. Totally.
All right. Well, let's go ahead and say hello to the crew and check who is all in the chat and make me feel better, because I need it. It's been a week. And as the slow crawl of crew members goes by, we're going to start saying hi to everybody that's in the chat. So we got Pedro Rivera, Right Hand of Skeletor, Angry Wookiee Sounds. We got crew member Jedi Ben here, Collector Phil is joining us. We got crew member Carnage 717, Will with 1L, crew member Rob 2023. Say hi to Mom, Rob. We got crew member Giraffe joining us. Crew member Mint with Card. We got crew member the one and only Baroness of Toys, and congrats on the little one graduating from 5th grade yesterday. That was
that's exciting. Congrats.
Yeah. Little Nick graduated.
Yes.
That is so cool. Moving on to junior high. We got Toy Hunters Hollow here. We have crew member Frankie Rivera as well. King Panther is joining us. Paul Galliano is here. Extra Creepy is here. Crew member Ryan Cole is joining us. We got Kevin Florence in the house, and Ryan is gifting you guys 10 Toy Habits memberships. Ryan, you are so kind and so generous, and because of Ryan's generosity, 10 of you in the chat are going to be randomly selected and get 1 month of Toy Habits memberships. And Frankie's like giving them a the fist pump. That is awesome. Good to see you, Frankie Rivera, as well. That's amazing awesome. Crew member. MOTU Prince is here. How's it going, MOTU? I said hi to Paul and Extra Creepy. And as you guys filter in, I will put your comments up on the screen. So good to see everybody on a Friday night. Thank you all for joining us. It's been a crazy week between everything going on in the area by us and work stuff, and happy to talk toys. Congratulations to Studio Henge for being a member for 25 months. That is an amazing, amazing milestone. Over 2 years, and we are so happy to have your support and have you be one of our awesome crew members. So welcome, everybody.
Yes. Yeah. I mean, to our fanatics, junkies, and addicts, you're always bringing the fire, chasing the plastic, and keeping the toy hunt alive every single week. So thank you all for being part of the Toy Habits family and the folks that are joining us in the chat. This community is incredible.
Yeah, absolutely. You guys are the best. You absolutely are the best. A big hello to Ralph Riggin as well, who just popped on.
All right, shall we dive into the interesting week 2 of Yojo June? Because it was funny, because there was supposed to be a live stream happening on Wednesday, and so usually they put the like preview or countdown up probably about a half an hour or 15 minutes in advance of the live stream. And so I kept like refreshing and nothing was happening. It was just playing their normal. I think they have their Transformers cartoons playing live at the moment. So it's funny. So I went into that and like everybody in the chat was saying like, this isn't Yo-Jo June, this is Transformers. Yeah, it's funny. Like they had to have known well in advance that they were not doing the stream, but they chose to communicate to everybody like a minute before they were supposed to go live and said, mea culpa, or cancel the stream.
Oh, that sucks. Well, extra creepy. I'm hoping that we are entertaining you and helping you out of your boredom on a Friday afternoon. So good to see you. Yeah, I know. It was just kind of like, oopsie, like they just decided to pull the plug on the stream, but that's okay. We have, Yo-Jo June reveals all month long, and it makes it like a little easier on us when we don't have to cover live stream plus revealed images and pre-orders and all the other.
Yeah, the only thing that sucked was there was zero context as to what was dropping. Like we got leaked images that came out, so we had some idea, but there was like an extra surprise that I was like, wait, like how do people even know about this?
Yeah.
So that's why we need the streams. Like we need the streams for that context, because like the Ostriker just came out of nowhere, and I don't know if it was a replacement for the police officers that didn't go up for pre-order, but it was a cool surprise.
Absolutely. It's not like the Ostriker was a surprise completely. We've seen, the digital reveal of it quite a while ago, and they've mentioned it a couple times, but I was not expecting it at all on this week's pre-order reveal. So that was great. And to get to see the amazing diorama shots with crankcase, and he's got all sorts of cool stuff. He even has a cup of Joe as well, and his little sippy cup one, because he's bouncing around on his 4x4, so that stuff has to stay in.
Maybe we'll take a look at that first then. Man, the official images for this stuff are so good. I mean, they put in all the new figures that are coming out too, which is neat.
I know. You know what this reminds me of? Like if it could only have like an RC motor in it. Yeah, like what was it? The one G.I. Joe RC car that was incredible, and you just come with the figure. The name's escaping me at the moment, but how cool would that be?
That would be awesome. I mean, you and Cuz are RC fanatics, so that would be super sweet.
I mean, this thing totally looked like, if you know old school RC cars, it looks like an old Tamiya RC, any of their buggies. So it's super cool.
That is awesome. Yeah, I mean, so much detail in this thing. There's so many pictures that they got.
Crossfire. Sorry, that's the G.I. Joe RC
car. Cool. Oh, neat. Were you looking at it?
Yeah, I knew it. I just couldn't, because you're on the screen and your brain kind of.
No, I totally didn't know the name of it, and it would have
Turbo Hopper RC. It looks like the Grasshopper or Turbo Hopper. Absolutely. That is hilarious.
I'd have to consult Google on that one too, because I have zero idea.
I know all the Tamiya cars, but yeah, this thing's really cool, and I love the big, cushy tires on it. Totally looks like RC tires. Like this thing's screaming for somebody to customize it and add a motor and make this thing go. That might not be a bad idea. If there's clearance inside it for like the electronic parts, and the motor gear, you can absolutely make this thing go.
Yeah, I'm sure that somebody will figure that out. Probably our 3D printers or customizers can figure out how to get everything cracked open, and
there you go.
Stick a motor in the hood and make it go.
Yeah, that would be so cool. But this thing looks great. I love all of the detail on the interior, and like look at the display screens on there.
Yeah.
What do you think? Does that look like it lights up?
It does, but it probably does. Yeah, they look like stickers, and hopefully I won't have to put these on. But
yeah, I know, right?
No, I mean all the little details, like even with like the snake armor and stuff that they're doing just on the inside, and these are parts that you don't really see very much. Like there's a lot of attention to detail in this stuff.
Yeah. Even just the steering wheel, like all the little like things that are sculpted in it.
Crazy.
It just looks incredible.
It's crazy. $99.99 still up for pre-order.
Yeah.
We got Crankcase looking good.
I love the little scarf on him too. Actually, it looks really nice. And he comes with like a bunch of different goggles and helmets, like different style helmets as well, which is really awesome.
Yeah.
I'm going to keep talking about this so much that I'm going to make the Baroness order it because she didn't.
Oh, she did?
No. So I'm going to talk it up, Baroness.
Yeah, you do.
Because you didn't order one. But how could you miss out? Look how cool this thing is. I love like that little, like, is that like an alligator face or something rather than like a shark?
Yeah, it's funny. I haven't stared at these pictures long enough, and I was like, wait, there's an alligator sticker on the side.
Yeah. And he even has like a motocross helmet. How rad is that? And goggles and like the little coffee mug, which is really cool. And then you can take off that big old back row cage and seat if you wanted to.
Yeah, so which is great. Which I think people really hoped when they saw the digital render of this thing, because that it didn't look like an Ostriker. It kind of did look like more like an RC car. And it's funny, like what Rob 2023 was saying, like those images look much better than the digital renders. It's always the case. Like sometimes the digital renders are great and sometimes they're not.
Oh, I know, right? It's like, I don't know if the digital render was like helping the cause. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because I didn't want to order it from the digital render. When I saw these pics, I was like, okay, I will go for it.
Kit steering wheel. That is freaking awesome. Rob 2023 Traxxas Bandit. That was another very cool RC car, buggy RC as well. Taking you back to the 80s.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like it can house a lot. It can carry a lot of Joes too, because it's got a foot peg here. I'm sure it's got a foot peg on the side here too that you can't really see. You could load this up like crazy.
You can put like a whole bunch of guys on there.
Yeah,
like, this is pretty dang rad. And I mean, I love just the photos of like, you know, Sarge and Crankcase and they're like, oh my god, he's running poor Viper.
See this one.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh. Oops.
He's like, oopsie, did I run over you?
The Cobra Vipers were getting the short end of the stick in these photo shoots. That's hilarious.
I know. Mercer's like hanging on, but he's like, oh, I'm cool.
Yeah, they need like the oh shit bar.
Yeah, I know, right? I think, does he have one behind his head? It's hard to tell.
I don't know. He's like, I mean, Mercer's face is like perfect for this scene too.
Yeah. That's great.
That's funny. The front tires and the digital render look like training wheels.
That's hilarious. Yeah, this thing's pretty rad. I mean, this looks better than the Vamp in my opinion. The Vamp's really cool, but I think this thing, I always liked the Ostriker better than the Vamp, just as a vehicle itself in the line. I thought it was always more interesting, and because it looked like an RC buggy, that's why I really loved it.
Yes. So fun stuff. A lot of looks for Crankcase in here. Neat stuff. So that was that one up for pre-order, and then I guess since we are on the topic of Sarge and Mercer, that 2-pack finally dropped, and it was great to see all of the official images, and holy crap, all the gear that they come with. Jeez.
Oh my god. They're like so loaded out. It's crazy. Look at the giant bullets on Sarge's gun too, his rifle.
Oh yeah.
Massive, like those big, you know.
Oh, that's right. That's for his grenade launcher. I remember Lenny was talking about, we didn't get to see it in person, but when he was talking about his digital render, he was like, we gave Sarge this freaking grenade launcher.
Okay, yeah, it's just hard to tell because it's smaller on the screen.
Yeah.
Right, those are little grenades.
Yeah, right. That's, oh my gosh. And the pictures were insane for this one too. Like the way that they create these like scenes, that must take a lot of time to do.
Oh my god, I can't even imagine. You know, and like they have like all this like sand like kind of like dusted up and everything in the background. And
it's like you know, think about how long it takes you to like frame a shot, like when you were taking like the Delta 17 pics, right? For Joe Fest.
I know, right? This is just like insane. Like the detail that they got in here and like all the little background things in it. And it's incredible. I like that one. He's like kicking ass and taking names.
Giraffe says he's ready to slam Serpentor on Saturday night's main event. I love that.
Yeah. I like the one with his red beret also. He looks really good.
Yeah, there. Oh my gosh, yeah, there he is holding that big ass launcher.
Yeah.
So cool.
Like at first I was like, oh, I have already 2 Sarges. I might pass on this. I don't know. But then I see these pictures and I'm like, damn, this is cool. I gotta get them.
I know, gosh.
Yeah.
Like they need with so many repaints, they should just come out with just like kit parts that you can just swap in and out.
Or something.
Yeah. A lot.
But he's got, like desert garb, so it's hard to do that.
Yeah, that's true. And oh my gosh, like this scene is crazy. So many Vipers, and then just like Mercer's just hanging out, just watching.
I know, he's like having like a soda or something, like chilling on the rock back there, like a Red Bull or whatever.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah, maybe he stole Crankcase's coffee cup.
Yeah.
Or not Crankcase's, or maybe the police officer's coffee cup.
Exactly. And he goes like, I don't need to do anything. Sarge has got this. I'm just gonna chill back here.
That's crazy. So many Vipers in there. Frankie said he's surprised he doesn't come with that minifig like the last 2. Yeah, they could have done that too.
They could have. I don't need another minifig, and he doesn't really stay in his hand very well anyway, so I'm fine with it.
Yeah. Mercer looks great. I mean, it's a good blend of the vintage figure and also some elements of the cartoon in there too.
Yeah.
Yeah, there he is.
Good, rocking those Oakleys that he has, and
yes. Oh yeah, and Sarge looks good with the aviator glasses. I mean, it's like we don't need more Sarges, but these picks are just so good.
I know. I wasn't gonna get them at first, and I'm like, damn it! I guess I'm gonna order it.
I know, right?
Yeah. Why did they do this to you? See, it works.
It does.
Hasbro, your Dio images work because I was just like, I'm trying to be more picky, and now I'm like, damn, these are cool.
Yeah. The only thing that I wish is like for these 2-packs, if they're doing Renegades, like don't put them in a like normal classified series box. I know that they had to, but do a version that is like a vintage, like retro carded Renegades figure.
Yeah, that would have been cool.
Yeah.
Like a retro carded 2-pack.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, that would have been amazing.
Yes. And then speaking of the retro recarded figures, we're also getting another B.A.T. So this is a nice blend of the cartoon B.A.T and the vintage B.A.T, which I'm not really sure why they chose to make his face red, maybe just to be different, but the original B.A.T didn't come with a red face. So.
Yeah. It's fine. I didn't get this one. I'm like, I have enough B.A.Ts, and he's cool. Yeah. You're like, I can't have enough B.A.Ts. I don't know why. Like, I'm like fine with like one B.A.T, and I'm like, check him off the list, and I'm good. But he looks really good.
Yeah.
His colors are great. But yeah, I'm trying to kind of slim down on my classified collection, but they did a really good job, and now they finally give him like a clear chest plate.
Right.
And I don't know, did you zoom in on there? Is there like a little insignia on it?
Let's see.
Or is it just a clear plate?
Did they put that on there? No, I don't think so. Let's see. No.
This opportunity.
Yeah.
That would have been cool.
It would have been. Yeah, but all the effects look great. Like
Yeah, no, he looks fantastic. I mean, it really reminds me a lot of the Super 7 one in classified scale and articulation.
Yeah, maybe
I have that one too.
Yeah, maybe this is why we're not getting any more Super 7 G.I. Joes.
Yes.
I can't say that for sure, but I haven't seen anything come out.
But they're supposed to have some Joe Fest reveals. I'm assuming they're probably going to be like O-ring stuff, but we'll see. Coming up at the end of the month.
Yeah, who knows? Like maybe they'll do another maybe they're gonna stick with the one-off Super 7 Ultimate Joes like they did with Red Laser for the Walmart Collector Con exclusive that got canceled.
Yeah.
It's like, why? That's like the main thing that I wanted from there.
It's working. Look at this. It's working.
Oh,
my influence. I said by the end of the stream, I'm going to suck you in, Baroness, and I'm going to convince you to get an Ostriker. How could you not get a freaking little mini, like G.I. Joe style RC car? Like, you have to. It's incredible.
Yes. Totally is.
Giraffe is sucking you in. One of us. Roboto and Boba Fett had a baby.
Oh my gosh.
Boba Fett, sorry.
It's all good.
Yeah.
Boba.
I gotta get like my butt kicked because I said that wrong.
Baba. We all got different dialects and accents, everyone.
Yeah.
No need to ever say that you're sorry for being late. It's all
good to see you, Joshua. Thanks for joining us.
All right, so we got that retro carded figure and this G.I. Joe Trooper retro carded figure. So,
yep, very cool green shirt, nice army builder.
Yeah,
it comes in 2 colorways, so you could get multiples of him and then display them differently. And I love the little clear visors on their helmet.
Yes, yeah, I love that they're doing that.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
You bought a MMS just for the Hawk with the clear visor, right?
I did. I only bought it for the clear. I spent all that money just to get a clear visor.
Exactly. But you could, I guess you could have just got it off this, but then you wouldn't have a cool retro Hawk.
No, that's true. That's true. Yeah, I still might get rid of the MMS. I just have to see it.
Yeah, I'm going to, just because I'm not going to have room. I don't even know where I'm going to put the Ostriker, but I'm still freaking getting it. I did acquire something this past weekend that took shelf space, and I had to reconfigure some stuff, which I will share at the end of the stream during our haul section. But I'm going to have to go grab it. I forgot to get it from the shelf.
Nice. I was surprised that they only revealed 2 of these retro carded figures. They usually just put them out in 3s, but maybe they're mixing it up. Maybe another retro carded figure will come because we still
got 2 more weeks
in the middle of the month. That's right.
Yeah, 2 more weeks to go.
Carnage 717, who is a fantastic 3D printer who is, I guess, basically 3D prints 24 hours a day, will be making a cartoon Sparks figure out of the green shirt. That's neat.
Very cool.
Yeah. I mean, these guys are great. Like, I think the Joes need an army builder because there's so many more Cobra troops than there are Joes. And so I think this will be good to fill out everything. And you could also take your regular Joes and probably just pop the heads off and just put them on here. I think that's what I used to do to my Crimson Guards when I wanted to earn in the Vipers, back in the 80s. Or not in the 80s, but when I was army building them in the early 2000s, I would just kind of pop the heads off of the Crimson Guards and just take random Joe heads and put them on, and they would just be helmetless Crimson Guards.
That's cool. That's really cool. Look at this. You can tow the MMS with the Ostriker.
Yes, you can. So yeah, it's good. It's funny. I got rid of my Vamp too. So
you got rid of your Vamp too?
I did. Man. Yeah, I was like, I think I'm only gonna collect the Cobra vehicles, and not vehicles. Except for the Tiger Paw. The Tiger Paws. I will make it.
Are you getting the Ostriker? Did you get one?
I did, but I think I want the figure more than the Ostriker.
Oh, okay.
Baroness is like, give me the Ostriker.
Yeah, I know, right? But then she's not gonna have a crankcase.
It's okay. She needs compromises. Got to compromise. Can't have it all.
Look how cool he looks in the photos.
I know, right? Yeah, look at how cool he looks. Go get it. Buy it right now.
I know.
Yeah, or just place your order
and
then cancel it if you need to, right?
Yeah, before it sells out. Then that's on Hasbro Pulse exclusive too.
Yes.
So Baroness, you better order or let me know and I'll get it for you. And before he sells it.
Still up for pre-order, and it has 4 reviews already. Look at that. Look at that.
Wow.
All right. And then there were leaked images that came out for the Legacy police officer, but he did not go up for pre-order. So this is another figure that comes with 2 heads and 2 looks and a whole bunch of gear.
And it's more exciting when you start looking at these photos.
Yes.
The Dio shots. Because he's cool. Like you see all his stuff laid out and he has a ton of gear. But you start looking at him and his little riot gear and his and he has like the little police, like, what's it called? His little walkie-talkie thing that like clips onto his shoulder. It looks rad. Clear visor, of course, again.
Yes. I'm not getting it for this type of clear visor, but
no. And see, I could have, if I was missing this off of my Inspector Gadget, but I upgraded him. I could have borrowed the handcuffs.
Oh yeah.
Although the scale would have been way too small. It's so hard to find these damn handcuffs.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah, the handcuffs don't look so great in these shots. They just kind of they could have done a better job with the handcuffs, but
they could have. But I guess hopefully they tested it, right? That you could actually use them.
Yeah.
You know which one's really cute, and I don't know why, but like that made it adorable for me. Is like those 2 shots right there, where he's just directing. I was like, oh my god, look how cute he is. That's where my head goes. I'm like, it's adorable, adorbs. I love it.
Yeah, where would you put this guy?
He's gonna be directing traffic between the Vamp and the Ostriker.
Oh, there you go. I like that.
Come here.
Or it's like you could have the Stinger and the Vamp like at a crossroads, and he's like,
oh yeah. Now we need Checkpoint Alpha too.
Yes.
We need like a.
Yeah, I'm hoping that whatever that defense post was that they had teased or name only dropped is going to be like a Checkpoint Alpha.
Yeah, that would be really cool if it was. Really
Chaz the Guru's in the house. What's up, Chaz? The female cops comes with funny handcuffs. I love it.
That's hilarious. I love it.
Ryan asks, so when do you think this will come out? Good question. I don't know why they held it back, and I don't know if they're going to wait till the end of the month or what happened. They not that they owe us a live stream, but they had pre-recorded one, and so I'm guessing that they had to, for some reason, probably re-record the whole thing.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
Yeah.
Toy Hunters Hollow says, "Hope he still comes out. Makes me think of the Cops 80s toy line." Or
he can hang out. He can hang out with Tackleberry.
Oh, there you
go. So cool. He's gonna steal Tackleberry's motorcycle. Although I think the scale's a little small for it. But.
Sure, you could find a motorcycle that would scale. What about your chips?
Oh yeah, but those are for 8-inch figures. But yeah, he might be able to get on there.
Try it.
Yeah,
be a little oversized, but
Mego Chips motorcycle. You can write.
Who doesn't need an oversized hog, right?
Yes, that'd be awesome. Yeah, these guys look great. So it's like when they have like the digital render reveal, you're like, oh, okay. But then you start seeing these Dio shots, and it like really makes you want to buy the figure.
Yeah.
So whoever is doing the diorama shots and setting them up and photographing them, you're doing an amazing job, and you're absolutely being successful at getting us to buy figures with these images.
Yeah.
It works. It works.
Yes. I am going to exercise some self-control. I'm with Mint with Card. This one's a big no for me.
That's
it
fine.
just I like the design of the figure. I just don't I don't need it on my shelf. But it's a cool concept.
Yeah. I skipped the ninjas, so I felt better, and I skipped the retro card ones, so I felt better. So I'm like, okay, when he comes out, then I can. See, that way I'm just picking and choosing.
Put it towards something else.
Yes.
There you go.
Exactly.
There you go. I like that.
Yeah.
All right. All right, so that was Yojo June week 2. So we had yeah, it was funny, all of the drops and no context for what was dropping, but we had a good idea just based on the stuff that came out early in the AM, which was nice. Because yes, it is hard to get to this when they also do a fan stream, but maybe they'll have a mega fan stream next week because they were probably going to drop more name only reveals and probably some digital renders too that they didn't get to. They should have just dropped them on their socials. Like that's what they should have done. So
now we're just gonna have more stuff to cover next week.
Yes. Thanks, Joe team.
Yes.
All right. Awesome. So that is the G.I. Joe news. Anything else that you want to cover on Yojo June before we move on?
No, I think we talked about it all.
Okay.
Cool, fun stuff so far.
Yes, and something very cool that came out today was the pre-order and official images for the She-Ra Barbie doll.
She looks great.
Yeah, she does. Really does. She looks really awesome.
I love it. She's gonna I love the rooted hair and her little outfit. And now I'm gonna have to make room next to Carmen Sandiego and Gem, and there's not a lot of space. So because they're next to I got my 12-inch dolls here. So
okay. Yeah, I mean, she looks great. I love the way they packed her because you can actually see most of the figure. Like aside from the boots, which you don't really need to see. I love the simplicity of the box design.
Absolutely. It looks great. It's clear plastic kind of wrapping all the way around. She looks very classic, which is totally up my alley. I'm glad they didn't crazy stylize her or anything. It looks like a quintessential 40th anniversary She-Ra. Her face looks really cute. I'm glad they didn't do anything weird with her face.
Yeah.
It still looks like Barbie-like, but it does have a She-Ra quality to it. Her crown looks fantastic. Love the classic style sword. So that looks great. And I love the packaging, just showing her in front of Crystal Castle and the little magical sparkly spell or whatever that wraps around her. She looks great.
She does. Yeah, she does look great. I love the metallic effects too on the sword and her crown, and also the bracers too look
yes,
they're nice and reflective and cool. Dave Chanelli, the Crystal Dream House is going to be expensive.
I know, right? Could you imagine? We just need a little piece, a little black backdrop behind her.
Yeah. Will would like to see comparison shots with the previous 12-inch She-Ra figure. Yeah, it's funny. I was reading some of the comments, and people were liking the 2016 SDCC exclusive version better than this one. But I don't know. I don't treat this stuff as a rat race. Each of them have their own good qualities that make them great. But it's really cool because we got, I think back in April, there was a tease of this actually in the works. So it's kind of cool to see this in actual plastic, and it's going to be up for pre-order on the 18th.
Absolutely. I thought I clicked on the right. I was searching the other article, which we do have photos of the other version, but I think she looks great.
Yeah. They did a great job with the face, and it's funny the articles that other not toy outlets, but People and other People magazine covered this. They were like, it's going to be hitting the shelves on the 18th, and I was like, I'm not going to be hitting the shelves because Mattel Creations is online only. It's like
that's pretty funny. Yeah, so I can't get into that article because it relinks you over to here, but that's okay.
Oh yeah, I did a redirect just for today because that was the thing that was coming up in Google search.
So I'm unable to pull it up at the moment, but
all good.
Could you imagine if they did make a Swiftwind? Could you imagine if we got a Barbie brand Swiftwind before we get any other Swiftwind in the MOTU line?
That's crazy. Mondo Swiftwind, right? That's coming.
I know.
You can throw her on that.
Yeah. That thing's huge.
Yeah. But the design of the dress too, just all the way that it's constructed, and this is Mattel's bread and butter. So all this looks great.
Yeah. So the one from 2016, she had a little bit of her face looked a little bit like an older look. I think if you want to call it that, she looked a little bit more mature. Interesting.
So I can pull one up. I'll just Google search one and pull one up on my side.
Yeah, that's what I just did.
Let us see here.
I do have it open.
Oh, here I can pull her in.
Yeah.
So. Oh yeah, I think also didn't she come with a like an interchangeable outfit too?
Yes, she came with the outfit for Adora.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So. Well, there she is. Yeah, I mean I like the base that they have with her.
Yeah.
for the 2016 version, but the this version looks awesome. So interesting. Is this going to be available to everybody, or is this going to be an exclusive to if you have the Barbie?
I don't know that they actually specified yet. It's a good question. So this is it right here, and you can see. Doesn't she have like a kind of a little bit more mature look in her face?
Yeah, she does. Yeah, she kind of looks a little more like She-Ra than the Barbie version that we're getting.
Exactly. She looks great. I mean, this version's really cool too. Her outfit looks a little bit more like pleather-like.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then she's got pleather boots as well, both in gold and red, and even her outfit. I guess they were going for a pleather look. Yeah,
Black Phoenix wishes this one had an Adora outfit as well, the new one. Yeah, I guess, I mean, they could have. I mean, that's not beyond the realm of possibility that they can make outfits, right? They sell outfit packs for the Barbie dolls.
Yeah. Yeah, but the new one looks very classic.
Yeah.
Right. There's more of a simplistic charm to her that I really like. And is it possible to zoom in a little bit, like to see her joints and stuff? Does she have like, articulated elbows and things like that?
Well,
or is it I'm not sure like the construction of Barbies nowadays. So.
Yeah, so here's what her so this looks like it moves just.
Yeah. The funny thing is, because the 2016 one, she looked like she had a little bit more, like meat to her bones, more muscular tone, I guess, if you want to call it that. So I'm just going to zoom in, like see her bicep.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Her elbow, and she doesn't look as like thin and kind of fragile.
Yeah.
In terms of like the figure of the doll. Just looked a little bit more like substantial.
She looks dainty.
Yeah, the other one's more dainty looking. This one's very cool.
Yeah.
Go and find one on the aftermarket.
Yeah, right.
I know. I'm sure this one's really expensive. Darn. Yeah, that one's very, very cool. All right. Okay, I guess we'll stop staring at what we don't have. We'll go back to this one.
Yeah, here are the knees for the other one too.
Okay, yeah.
But yeah, I haven't studied Barbie construction ever. So.
Yeah. Yeah, I haven't really looked at it either. But yeah, she looks a little bit more, a little more dainty, a little bit less, I guess. She-Ra like she looks more Barbie style than like She-Ra, which is fine.
Yeah,
which is fine. She still looks great, and I love her, and I'm still gonna get it. I'm just
who in the chat is getting this? I know most people collect the action figures, but who's up for getting the She-Ra Barbie crossover?
She-Ra Barbie crossover, exactly.
I think Giraffe is. I think Giraffe pretty excited about this one.
Awesome.
But I'll wait. I'll wait till he weighs in officially.
Yeah. So I'm just checking the website, and it doesn't say that it's an exclusive to, you know, Barbie members or Club Grayskull members.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
That is
So
good.
everybody can have her.
There we
Which is
go.
wonderful.
Frankie is grabbing She-Ra Carnage 717 MOTU prints. We are. The Baroness of Toys is putting her money away from the crankcase or away from the
Towards She-Ra.
She-Ra.
There you go. Worthy cause.
Yes. Oh, this is nice. Shannon, I need to get one of these for my sisters who love She-Ra. Doesn't do the online toy stuff. Hopefully she doesn't scalp.
Oh no.
Let's see.
Sorry.
That's all right.
We're both clicking.
Manster Core, I'm buying her. I have the older ones too. That would be cool to get some side-by-side shots. Extra Creepy is gonna pass. He wants the Fright Zone. So she could be like towering over the Fright Zone.
Oh my god. Now you gotta wait till October or whenever the Fright Zone's going for pre-order.
Yes. Let's see. Nuno Biz still catching up, but I think I'll get a She-Ra Barbie. Yep. Yeah, who knows if this will sell out or not. It's hard to tell these days because not a lot of stuff is selling out on Mattel Creations.
I just wanted to, the reason I'm sharing my screen is I wanted to show you guys the incredible detail on her clothing. And I guess you can just kind of zoom in like this at each of the windows, but look at the stitching. You know, look at like the gold and how, and this is kind of like embroidered in here. I'm like just making everybody like totally want it. Look at the little pleats in her skirt, and in the material. This isn't like the pleather of the 2016 one. So even she has like nice stitching on her cape. They did a good job. They really did.
They did.
So you can see like the quality. Look at that beautiful stitching on her skirt too.
Yeah,
So
they do a great job. This is what they've been doing for how many years?
Yeah, exactly. So they got to do her right.
Yeah,
absolutely. Even, I mean, her face does look really good, and look how cute she looks. I mean, she does have a very, you know, simple charm to her.
Yes,
I like. Yeah.
Yes, they did do a great job.
Yes.
All right. So she, yep. So they finally put up her page on Mattel Creations, which you were just at. So we have 4 days and a little less than 14 hours to go for her pre-order.
Do you think it's going to be hard to get her with Barbie collectors as well?
Oh, that's a good point. Yeah, because I guess they got two. They have to compete with two properties here then.
Great Skull will sell out. Absolutely. Now I kind of wish it was a Club Grayskull exclusive, so we have
or at least like, well, I don't know. I guess it would be on the Barbie side, so you'd have to get a Barbie membership.
Oh yeah, that would kind of suck them back, tax on another 10.
Got to pay the piper somehow.
Yeah, and you know what else they dropped was if you love this Barbie, there's also Barbie merch, which actually that link does not bring you to the right spot, which was annoying. Sorry.
Oh, did they drop merch for this one too?
They did, and it's really cute. I had to get to it through it didn't work with the link. It's so lame. So the link that they put on their on the actual product page doesn't bring you to her merch page. And I went back around and I had to go here on the front splash page to get to it.
I'm circling back to some comments. Dave Chanelli says, I wonder if she's flocked. And the Baroness says, Dave, flocked where?
Oh my God.
I guess we'll have to see. So, you know, whoever, when you get this in hand, you'll have to check to see if she's flocked.
Flocked.
Yes.
So if you do want to find her merch, you go to the front Mattel Creations page and click on the link for She-Ra through there, and then it brings you onto She-Ra collectibles and merch. Cool. It's not like on her product page for the doll, but there's, you know, they have like baseball tee, you know, mug. I love this T-shirt. I'm gonna pick one of these up because look how cute.
Oh, that's great.
I love it. I'm so getting one of these. I'm gonna run around Comic-Con with that.
Oh, that's awesome. I've never. Oh my gosh, they'll love you in the Mattel booth then.
Oh my God, I know, right? I'm so wearing this. Add to bag.
There you go. There you go. I've never, yeah, you'll have to tell me what the quality is for their t-shirts. Like I've never bought any of the merch from Mattel Creations. Like Super 7, like their quality is great. Like I'll wear their stuff
I love the Super 7 shirts. So
all day long.
Yeah, all day long. It's so soft and comfortable and just really fits well. It's tagless, so that's good.
Oh, that's good.
And combed ring spun. I don't know what else. So we'll see. But look how cute this is. I love the design.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So I'm totally getting one of those.
Oh, it said MOTU Print said the shirts run small. So
okay.
That's good to know.
That is good to know. Yeah. And then it's just got like, you know, some of the other like She-Ra Uno product. But
merch.
Merch. Yeah. Very cool.
Merch, it's fun.
Yep. So I want one of those. Yeah. Oops.
All right, so that was a cool surprise today, and then something that we'll cover really quickly that we dropped last Sunday. We heard from an anonymous source that Despara is actually making her way to Masterverse. So she was just released as an Origins figure as a surprise, and so this person also said that she'll be part of a regular wave, and so it makes sense because Masterverse is building out the Horde faction this year, it looks like, with Mantena and also Mosquitor. So hopefully, not sure when we'll see her. This person is typically way ahead of the curve. I think he had told us that Bo and She-Ra were coming a year and a half before we actually saw them. So who knows when she's going to make an appearance.
I know, right? Still waiting for Bo. I mean, he's already been announced and pre-ordered and blah, 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 but I don't have him in my hand.
Yes.
So
but we are using the MOTU Classics for reference because there are no official images, just names. And is it going to be New Eternia or New Etheria? Who knows? I'm still waiting to see what if Hordak's package comes out as New Etheria, then it's probably going to, like, all of the Horde members are probably going to be New Etheria. So we'll just have to wait and see.
Yeah. Skew Raider, we need a Linda Carter version of Wonder Woman. From Barbie. Please release one of those. Buy that all day long. I do have the Mego version of her, so I'm good. 2 of them, actually.
Paul's funny. Yes, here she is. I must have seen this on a Toy Habits post. Yes, you did. You never know what we're going to drop. So.
Exactly.
Or when.
Oh my God, who's more flocked, She-Ra or Despara?
And yes, I did say Hordak's package. I did say that. Man, we're Toy Habits After Dark tonight.
I know everyone's mind is going to dark places.
Yeah. Yes, dark places that need waxing.
Exactly.
All right.
Brazilian style. I'm kidding.
No, oh my gosh.
All right, next subject.
Next subject. Let's see. Some other stuff that came out today, which we'll just cover on.
God, he needs waxing. Speaking of.
Oh my gosh, where's the animal?
Look at that hairy body.
Oh my gosh, yeah, the hairy, chunky body. We got to see official images of the WWE Superstar. I can't believe they're on Series 15 already, but this is the hardest line to collect. It's insane.
Yes.
If you've been tracking the Chase Great Muta figure, it's been going for, I think the highest one went for $850, and it's pretty nuts. I think Paul and his Smurf accounts on eBay are ranking it in.
Oh my God, that's why he just like, he looks so chill every time we see him.
I know. But yeah, no, I still need Jake and Ricky Steamboat too. Like I usually I catch up on these waves is when I go to see my son in college, because he plays for the marching band. He's got some nice Walmarts that actually stock stuff, but we haven't gone up there because it's not like football season and marching band season yet. So I'm like,
Well, next month we're supposed to hit up Frankenstein's when Jay and Danny visit.
Oh,
So
oh my gosh. Okay.
yeah, we'll probably
All
pick
right.
things
I
up
I
there.
I gotta make it down there too.
Yes.
Like,
Yes.
but
Bring your laptop.
yes, that's a great idea. We get another version of the Ultimate Warrior, this time with the Intercontinental Championship belt.
He looks great.
And then it's another version of the Warrior, which is fine. Nikolai Volkov, which I'm super excited about. Like, I love that they're doing like the 80s wrestlers too, which is great.
Love that.
We got a proper Stone Cold, even with his knee braces. Lots of knee problems when he was wrestling, and that's cool that they figured out how to mold those and put them on.
Yeah, that's amazing. They were able to do that.
Bill says can't have enough warriors. Yeah, he probably can. Well, I guess he changes his outfit, he changes his colors, so I guess you can have different colored ones. And then this is the one that I'm super excited about, the George the Animal Steel. God,
George the Animal Steel, who needs a massive
so
waxing.
funny. Like, he did such a good job, and this is when the gimmick area with like Doink the Clown and all these other things. Like, he did such a good job with his character. I actually thought he like behaved like this in real life.
It just looks like he's been sucking on like blueberry now and laters or whatever. His tongue turned blue.
Yeah.
You remember now and laters?
Oh my gosh. I love those things. I might actually go out and get those tonight.
I mentioned it. I know they still make them though, right?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Gosh, I haven't had them in forever. I'm like, I don't even know where to get them.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, my favorite things that remind me of those are the Jolly. They make a Jolly Rancher makes the chewy Jolly Rancher.
Yeah.
Those remind me of those.
Yeah, that's funny.
Oh,
you and Cuz with the candy, man.
Oh my gosh, yeah, we're bad news together. I'm like, you take us to a supermarket or wherever somebody sells candy. I'm like, oh, I'm there.
You guys tore up the candy aisle at Target.
Oh, that's great. A good one. All right, 7-Eleven for now and laters. All right,
here you go.
Yeah,
these look great.
Yeah, they do. Here they are, carded, and yeah, they look great. And yeah, I can't wait to see these. I think there's the Ricky the Dragon Steamboat, Jake the Snake Roberts, and Eddie Guerrero wave that I think is hitting stores now, select stores. Of course, the distribution is horrible. And then I'm not sure when Series 14 is coming out too. So
yeah, I don't know. It's a good question. So there's Ultimate Warrior, looking amazing. He looks really, really good. Look at that. I love his face paint.
Yeah, he was one of my favorites. Kind of after Hulk Hogan was dethroned as the champion, if you will.
Yeah, and check out Nikolai's like facial hair. They did a really nice job.
They did a great job. He looks dead on to Nikolai Volkov with his Russian hat on.
Yeah, absolutely. And then you get Stone Cold, awesome, Steve Austin. Okay, and there's check out his back.
Yeah,
very cool detail on his vest. And then look at that hairy chest.
Yeah.
Oh man, they look curly too.
That's the thing you want to wax, right?
That's what I'm saying. He needs a Brazilian, big time.
Oh my god, Kelly Clarkson, rip it off. There we go.
Oh, that's great.
But I think that's all I had on my side for tonight.
So today there was a Star Wars fan stream, and they revealed some cool stuff. I am not going to go over the Black Series stuff. Sorry, who is fans of that, but I am going to go over the very cool vintage collection reveals because that's what I like, and that's what I covered.
Love it.
Other stuff I'm just like glazed over. So today they revealed a Hoth Trooper 4-pack, the Snow Trooper, and a Darth Vader's TIE Fighter with a Darth Vader figure in vintage collection. Look how amazing this looks. And I am remembering the box that is now in your possession, Michael.
Yes.
Of the vintage Darth Vader's TIE Fighter. And it's got that same purpley blue sky, right?
Yeah.
That's so cool.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, and the vehicle is actually hanging on my wall too now, because I
nice.
bought a custom fitting for it to attach to the wall to make it look like it's flying.
That is awesome. I'm glad it got a new home. And so these are going to go up for pre-order on Monday at 10 a.m. Pacific, 1 p.m. Eastern. And I don't know if this is confirmed, but somebody reported that the MSRP on this is going to be $139.
Wow, what? It's crazy. I did watch the live stream a little bit.
I was like, that's like more.
That's crazy.
I did, yeah.
That's nuts.
It is. So I don't know if it's accurate. The other thing they reported. Yeah, it looked pretty big, but the figures I think they said were like $25. The Troop Builder pack was like, I think $54. So that all sounded correct, but $139. If that's right, I think it's a overreach. But look at the amazing detail in the cockpit. You can have Darth Vader actually hold on to the controls. And then he does have a display screen, and he's got Luke's X-Wing in his sights right there,
that's so cool.
Freaking badass, which is awesome. And you can see him sitting inside the cockpit. It is really cool. So they did an awesome job. The other thing, and so this is a reissue of the Darth Vader figure that comes with it. It comes on a card. And my article has not finished loading, so it'll take a second. But what I wanted to show you guys also, so that's odd. There's a panel on this side here that you can actually remove and change it for like a battle damage panel, because that's the panel he bumped when the Millennium Falcon shot at him and then he went flying off. So you can replace it with a battle damage one, which looks really cool.
That's so cool. Yeah, that was such a cool idea when they showed that off. I was like, that's awesome.
Very cool. And then Troop Builder 4-pack for the Snowtroopers. I do have a couple of the single carded ones that I put on display with my at. And the figure itself, the articulation is great. The design on the figure looks fantastic. I have 2 of them, and they're really nice. I was quite impressed for a vintage collection figure how nice the Snowtrooper was. So I might have to pick up this pack and just put them inside my at or something. They're very cool. They've got little treads on their boots, and they're wonderful. Obviously the soft goods, little skirting on them, but they look great. They really look great. So cool. And of course, they're little backpacks and different blasters.
Yeah, the Star Wars team knows how to do. They know how to do the army builders, like the clone packs, this pack, the Tantive 4, Rebel.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's cool. The battle damage panel for that TIE Fighter is awesome, and it looks like I think they said that it's kind of rebuilt from the space up, but he said from the ground up.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's a brand new mold, kind of movie accurate, but still gives you that nostalgic kind of vintage vibe. Really nice panels on here. It's all molded, no stickers or decals for those, which is nice, right? But the interior detail looks incredible, so I really love that. Yeah. But if it is $139, I don't know, I might have to be a pass. I hope it's not that expensive.
No,
the packaging looks great.
Yeah, that's when that what was that Disney Store exclusive that Star Wars ride? I was like, I don't think I can spend $250 if that on something.
So with Nanya Biz's comment there, so Mel Brooks did have a teaser put out, and there will be a Spaceballs too. May the Schwartz be with you.
That's awesome. I love that.
Can't wait for that. That's an awesome.
Oh my
movie.
gosh! Yes,
love it.
So cool.
Love it.
Yeah, I was I was waiting to see what they would reveal for the vintage collection. I was hoping it would be cool, so I'm excited about that. Darth Vader.
It was very cool. And then in other news, you can check out, we got some additional official images and in-hem images of Wave 13 for superpowers. We covered that last week, but we got some additional images in there. And I did do a review of the Delta 17 Desert 2-pack, so be sure to check that out. But what I was going to go into was some more leak news. So check out this review. This awesome 2-pack that Ken and Steve from Delta 17 Toys, Ken from Toy Connections, of course, that sent us. But what was very cool was on Ghostbusters Day, which was last weekend. I think it was, I forget if it was Saturday or Sunday. It was in front of the firehouse, the Hook and Ladder Firehouse in New York, and they revealed a couple things. So one is going to be this Ecto Glow Ecto 1 vehicle, which is really awesome to go along with the Ecto Glow San Diego Comic-Con exclusive figures. That's just a little cardboard cutout because I didn't have it there. But the box art, I know, it's hilarious. It's a little cardboard cutout. The box art looks incredible. I absolutely love it. It looks great. So the artist that did this is just amazing. And they also did have a couple teasers. So there'll be a Louis Tully and the little I think it's a copter mobile that will come out. I'm going to look down below. And then I don't know if there's an Ecto Glow version of Slimer and Stay Puft that may be coming out, which is really, really cool. So keep an eye out for those. So it is a Ecto Glow copter at Louis Tully. So that was kind of the very cool silhouette. And then here is the box art for the San Diego Comic-Con exclusive 4-pack of Ecto Glow figures. How great does that look?
That looks awesome, man. You're gonna be busy buying stuff at Comic-Con soon, aren't you?
I know. I'm gonna need somebody to get a second set for the Baroness. I'm gonna have to get, because there's somebody to wait in line. Because I need two. I need two.
All right. I can yeah, if it's a lottery, I'll I mean, I got to buy stuff at the Hasbro booth anyway, so I'll pick up another one.
Fantastic.
You're welcome, Baroness.
I know. See, Michael's going to help hook you up. And I love the box art, like on these guys. They look so incredibly cool. Take a look at that with Egon in his little Ecto Glow outfit. But this is Harry Moore Design, who did the artwork. You can find him on Instagram. There's a link to his art, but he did an incredible job at the package. And you can see here, I guess it comes with a little like door hanger that you can cut out. Images of each of the characters on the side. It's so cute. I know. Awesome. This room is protected by the Ghostbusters.
That's like instead of Do Not Disturb. Yeah, they should totally make a glow in the dark Slimer and Stay Puft. Like,
oh my god, yeah, and they're going to. It looks like we're gonna have Ecto Glow versions of those guys. So cool. And I can't wait to see the packaging of them. So they're gonna be really, really cool. That was awesome Ghostbusters news. If you're a fan of the Kenner classics, you're getting some neat stuff. And then the other news we had was out of the Super Friends line, which was Wave 3. Super Friends. So we all know McFarlane's DC license is expiring at the end of 2025. And so they are cranking out DC characters like crazy. And so Wave 3 leaked, and it has none other than my very favorite Aquaman, who is going to be coming out in Wave 3. And then we have Zan from the Wonder Twins. So Wonder Twin powers activate. So we're getting half the Wonder Twins. I mean, Xana's got to be coming hopefully in like Wave 4. Oh, and cool. There's or Wave 5. I don't know, but she can't be far behind. Then we have Bizarro, and then Bizarro Batman, because there's an episode where like the different Super Friend characters turn into like Bizarro characters.
Oh, that's
so
neat.
That one's like a weird funky repaint, I guess. And then there's Brainiac, and we don't know if it's going to be like the original Legion of Doom version of Brainiac or kind of like the more superpowers version. I'm thinking because it's more Super Friends related, it's probably going to be the earlier version of him. So check it out. You can read all about these guys here. Wouldn't it be amazing if we got the seahorse?
That would be cool.
Like a cartoon version of the seahorse?
Yeah, maybe if the license continued, maybe, right?
Yeah, I know. And so most likely Brainiac will be this version of them from the early cartoons. It's funny because there's an episode where like Superpowers Brainiac is looking at his old Super Friends, like Legion
That's
of Doom
crazy.
version of Brainiac.
That's so weird.
I know. Isn't that weird? And then we have Bizarro and Bizarro Batman. So
Oh my gosh.
yeah, there's those. And then you can read all about the Super Friends if you want to learn more, and in the article. So that's very cool news. That was exciting. I always love getting, Super Friends and Superpowers information, which is rad. And I'm going too quick for my computer because it did not load. I don't know if was that the last update story that we had.
I think so. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Great. So you can check out all of these articles on toyhabits.com. Go ahead and check out all these very cool in-hand image articles we have as well. And that was here goes my page not loading.
You're like,
yeah, I know. Nobody saw that. your browser is having a problem. Close that before I get kicked off.
I know, right? Yeah, don't do that.
Sorry for technical difficulties. Yeah. Shutting you down. So those are pretty cool. So now I guess with that, do you want to talk about the toy hauls?
Yes, I do have a couple figures to show off. It's so funny because you know the state of my room and what it's what it's in. So I'm slowly making progress on that, but I am getting to open stuff up. So I opened up the vintage collection Zodak, which is
he looks great.
Yeah, they did.
Did you just get him?
I think I've had him for, I don't know, maybe a couple weeks. He was just sitting in the box and I finally opened him.
But he came with a blast effect, huh?
Yeah, he came with a blast effect. He also came with this really cool shield that it has a plug. It's funny if you see this hand.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they did a really good job. I think they're killing it with the vintage collection. Like, I'm not a huge Zodak fan, but I thought they did a fantastic job. I mean, even the eyes kind of have like a gassy look to them, and the chest symbol glows in the dark too. I can't shut the lights off in here because it'll just be a huge calamity, but they did a really awesome job. Vexen Toys actually did a really cool video on this because he put this under blacklight too, so these figures are very blacklight sensitive too, which makes it awesome, kind of cool too. So that's
awesome. It's funny because you're showing me those other accessories and now I'm like, I think I forgot them in like the little box.
Uh-oh.
I know, but I think I kept his box. I gotta go look.
Okay, yeah, you gotta dig through them.
I was like, damn, I'm like, that's cool. I'm like looking at my Zodak, I'm like, I don't have any of that stuff.
Uh-oh. Yeah, the gun is actually a decent size. Like,
it looks nice.
Like some of the previous Zodaks, the gun was really, really small. So the gun, it looks like it's been redesigned too, which is really nice.
Looks great.
Yeah, it does look neat. And then keeping with the Masterverse theme, I finally opened the Masterverse She-Ra. So I thought,
what do you think of her? I'm gonna just camera off for a second so I can grab my.
No, it's all right. No, I thought she looked really, really good. I know I love the new Eternia designs. It doesn't look exactly like the classic She-Ra, but I do love that it kind of looks like a cross between like She-Ra and the woman who did the voice, actress, or can never pronounce her first name. So, Miss Britt, I will call you Mrs. Britt. But I thought she looks great. Like the hair detail and the sculpt looks really, really nice, and even the shield detail too. Like they do a lot of great things with the Masterverse line. And yeah, I think she. Yes, thank you. I still can't. My mouth does not just pronounce Melindy. It's just a weird name for me to pronounce. But yeah, she does almost look albino, which is funny.
She's very, very light skinned. Yeah.
Yes. But nice,
cool.
Soft goods cape. Lots of detail for
Stephanie Britt.
No, that's not Stephanie Britt.
Didn't get. I thought. Remember, originally we thought that she kind of had that look, but that was before we got the actual.
Yeah, it's a Melindy is her name. I just my mouth can't.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. Oh, good. Paul phonetically spelled it out for you. Melindy. Probably
Melindy. Yeah.
It's just hard. Words are hard for me.
It's okay. Especially on a Friday, right?
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, brain is fried from the week.
It's okay.
So yeah, these are the two things that I had to show off, and
Nice.
they'll have a nice spot on the Masterverse shelf.
Very cool. All right. So, oh shoot. Sorry.
Uh-oh.
I got 2 cool stuff as part of the view, and I just lost them. Hold on.
Oh no.
They're going anywhere. I'm flying. I had to knock over a few things to like get this off the shelf.
Oh, okay.
But that's okay. So I picked this up at Robo Toy Fest.
Beautiful.
Yes.
Oh, I love the way that you did that. Oh, it looks gorgeous.
Yeah, and it's complete. I did leave a couple of the blades off on purpose so that it could fit in the Billy bookcase, because if not, it was gonna stick way out.
Yeah.
I just lost my he like went flying. But this thing's,
lifeline.
yeah, really cool. And then you know, I put of course our 2 drivers in there, which look awesome. And I've got the heavy metal riding inside, and then the little Argentinian exclusive dude sitting here next to him. Everyone's flying. But this is a really cool vehicle. I've wanted the Tomahawk for a long time. Happy to have it in my collection. I had to just do a tiny little bit of rearranging, and I think I was able to get this to fit with just taking my APC off the shelf. Somehow I got everything else to fit. But I lost a few guys in transport right now.
Oh, no, that's a good idea. I never thought of taking the blades off of the Tomahawk to fit it on the shelf. I think I'm going to do that.
See, I took off, if you look on this side, I just took off this blade, so then it's flat back here. And I took off this blade on this side, so it's flat too. So it doesn't hit the back of the shelf. And then you have a little bit of room in front of it to display stuff, because I do have Doc and his like stretcher and a couple of the other guys, like, doing their thing in front of it. So that looks good. Happy to have that. Had a fun time at Robo Toy Fest. I picked up some other random pieces that I don't recall at the very moment. And then I got this dude came in the mail a couple of days ago. Just because, again, continue my Brave Star kick. But I got a nice
cool
parted handlebar. And he looks really pretty. And his bubble looks great. His packaging looks really nice.
Are you gonna keep him in the box?
Oh yeah, because I've got actually 2 of these. I got one complete that's really nice,
nice.
And then like an extra one that's sitting inside the stagecoach, just so I can have him on display. But I really love the figure. He looks great. He's very minty white. All his accessories, it's all sealed. So
very nice.
Cool. Yeah, just a little.
I love the name Handlebar because of his mustache.
I know, because of his big handlebar mustache. He looks great.
I should grow one of those, huh?
Yeah, I know, right? You can be Handlebar for Halloween next year.
Yeah, could do. I could probably grow it in like a couple weeks.
Yeah, I know, right?
It's really fast.
I don't remember what else.
Oh, Pinocchio.
Oh, Pinocchio fell over. Yeah, I did pick up a couple other things, but don't have them handy right now. Yeah, but it was fun. Got to do a lot of nice, fun toy shopping, and hang out with some friends. Hung out with Baroness and another friend, and we did quite a little bit of toy shopping. Oh, I know what else I got, and I really want to show it off. It'll be a second. Hold on. One second. Let me go grab him.
Yes, well, I guess while the toy sorceress goes spelunking for whatever she got at Robo Toy Fest. I've actually never been to Robo Toy Fest, but she did invite me down to Robo Toy Fest, but I could not make it down, but I will try to go at some point. It's just fun to walk around and see what all of the vendors have, and it's so tempting to not, feel compelled to buy everything that you see when you come across the vendors.
Yes. All right, I'm back. Sorry, I'm just trying to grab my camera. Okay, the other thing I picked up, the other big purchase, was this very cool Adventure Team.
Ooh.
Rescue Joe. I forget what the name of the set is, but he just lost a snowshoe on the ground. But he's really cool. He has like a furry little like jacket on. And he has 2 other little snow dogs that come with him. So he's supposed to be a set with like a sled and like some accessories, but it didn't have that. And if you get the whole thing, it's like super expensive. Like really
because everything is ending up on the floor tonight.
Everything's falling on the floor underneath me. It is called Fight for Survival sled set. So I love the adventure team, and this one just like super cute, and he's got flocked hair. You can see that here. I'll take his little.
That's cool.
His little jacket down. You see his little flock head. Totally adorable. And his snowshoes fell off. Yes, this is from 1969. It's original. It's not a re-release. It's an absolute original 1969 Adventure Team Joe. So he goes in my glass case. He's like really cute. And I love him. Just an awesome addition to my collection. And it was in that section that I totally missed last year.
Oh,
so if you remember me telling the story of that whole side section at Robo Toy Fest that I didn't know was out there, that's where he was. It was a really cool vendor that had a bunch of Adventure Team stuff. Yeah, so Powell is impressed. Yes, 1969. That's well before I was born.
Yeah. Me too.
Exactly. Me and you are the same age, Michael, by a few months.
Yes.
Yeah.
Michael, have you ever been to Frankensons? Yes, a couple times. I went once by myself when I took my son and his friend I drove them down to a concert. I'm such a cool dad.
Nice.
I was like, I want to go to Frankensons. I'm like, you guys can go to the concert. It's cool. And then you took me there too.
Yes. When you came to visit for San Diego Comic-Con last year.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. That was kind of all that I had.
Yes.
And so I don't know if you have anything else.
I don't. This has been really fun. It's so funny. Like all the heavy news that comes out is usually on like Thursdays and Fridays now.
Because you're like, there's not that much news this
week. I know.
Week.
It's like
now there is. Yeah. Very cool. Happy Father's Day for all of those fathers out there.
Yeah, Father's Day.
And lifelike hair. Michael, this could be you. This could have been you with like less gray in the beard.
I need my just for men.
Exactly.
I'll grow out my beard and.
Oh yeah, I know, right? Awesome. Well, that was fun. Just what I needed today.
Yeah.
After the afternoon I had.
Yes. Yeah. Thank you everyone for joining us as always on Friday, and always keep an eye out for what is dropping because we still have a couple more things held back that we will drop.
I'm like, my cute Joe. I love it. Anyway, totally adorbs. Yes, keep an eye out for whatever drops. You never know when toy news is going to hit. Keep it tuned in to toyhabits.com.
All right.
And we'll see you next time.
All right. Have a great weekend, everyone. And it was fun hanging out. We'll see you next week. Bye.
Bye.